Are you looking for the best heat press machines? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best heat press machines on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. RoyalPress 12x15 Heat Press. Our next offering takes on the role of premium pick and will cost you more out of pocket than the editor's choice. Nevertheless, if you read through the specs and descriptions, you can see why this is the case. However, on the features side, we need to mention that it has a smaller surface than its predecessor. The work style for the device also presents itself as slightly different. This is because most other heat press options come with an upward and downward motion for the heating plate. With this option, the heating plate swings away from the base plate. The benefit of this design tweak is that you can leave your project on the device for as long as you want, even as you preview the print. With regards to weight, this tool is a few pounds heavier than its predecessor on the list. Nevertheless, weight may not be one of the main reasons you end up buying the device or not. It is also hard to look at the device and not notice the controller. It provides an LED screen and buttons which should help you easily set parameters for the device functions. This is inclusive of the time and temperature mentioned above. At number 2. TUSY 5-in-1 Pro Heat Press Machine. Even before we tested the TUSY 5-in-1 heat press, we knew that it is highly popular with beginners and small business startups. A few rounds of vinyl printing later, we knew exactly why it is so popular. This heat press machine has everything you need to get a vinyl printing business on the way. Most importantly, this heat press has 5 attachments to print everything from t-shirts to mugs and hats. These are a plate press, mug press, hat press, and 2 plate presses. The console with an inbuilt timer makes it easy to control and time your presses, and it even beeps to let you know when it is ready. Being a swing-away heat press, this little wonder has 360 swing motion to let you make adjustments freely. We did learn early on that you shouldn't let the top platen swing fully backward if you intend to remove the bottom platen. That's because the two help to counterbalance each other, and letting it swing away can easily cause it to tip over. At number 3. F2C Pro Sublimation Heat Press Machine. This F2C Pro 5-in-1 combo heat press machine is one that you can easily use with different types of projects. That fact is aided by the accessories included with your purchase. The tool looks like it would require you to break the bank. However, it turns out that for a tool of this caliber, the machine is relatively affordable, coming in at less than $150. Plate dimensions are 12 inches by 15 inches. There is also the significantly smaller hat press. This is in addition to the single mug press and dual plate press components. As the names insinuate, these components are suited to different projects. The look of the device can be somewhat intimidating. Nevertheless, once you get the hang of it, you should find it easy to use and manipulate the tool. If you are familiar with a heat press, you know there are a couple of things you need to set beforehand. With most devices of this caliber, time, temperature, and pressure are what you need to tweak to get optimum results. The tool allows you to change these with relative ease. Another bonus is the non-stick surface. This is in addition to the upgraded aluminum alloy construction. At number 4. TransferCraft's 9x12 T-shirt Heat Press. The TransferCraft's 9x12 T-shirt heat press is another quality product to make it onto our list. It is easy to see a couple of similarities between this machine and the RoyalPress 12x15 heat press, especially in outlook. Nevertheless, this tool will likely suit a different group of people. The size of the surface is one of the areas we have to pay attention to. This is because it dictates the maximum size of the prints. At 9 inches by 12 inches it should be usable for a lot of your designs and t-shirts. You can as well use it on a few unique accessories. Nevertheless, there are tools with bigger surfaces, and it thus depends on what you want your results to be. The pressure knob is mounted on the top of the device and is easy to control. An LCD display is also a prominent feature on the device. You will thus be able to see the changes you make to the time and temperature settings as you make them. You can use this tool with sublimation projects, then swing the heating pad away right after. Another endearing quality of the machine is its weight. At just above 31 pounds, it should be easier to move around than some of its competitors when you feel the need to. The 0 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit temperature range is also quite impressive. Pricing-wise, this is also an excellent bargain. At number 5. PowerPress HPM-0000-PK. The PowerPress HPM-0000-PK is another device with a unique design. Its compact nature is especially noteworthy. This also translates into a lightweight frame, and as such, moving from place to place should be a breeze. Where aesthetics are concerned, only the pink color scheme and golden ones are available. Nevertheless, most people will be looking at the functionality of the tool rather than the color. For such a lightweight design, the size of the heating plate is impressive. As such, it should even be able to give more expensive machines a run for their money. The controls featured are a touchpad panel with which you can adjust the temperature as well as time. With the former, the range is limited between 32 degrees and 355 degrees Fahrenheit. For your safety, you can also count on the anti-overheating system. It incorporates enough heat-resistant layers that you don't have to worry about burning when using the machine. You can use the device with sublimation paper if you so wish. As well, you can use transfer vinyl paper, which also happens to be included in the package. Other accessories include a safety base to place the device on. At number 6. AONESY 12x10 Heat Press Machine. Anybody looking for a portable heat press should consider this tool a viable option. The first thing to note about the machine is that it is a sublimation-style machine. Consequently, your prints should last longer and be less prone to fading. Potential users should know that this is a hands-free product. As such, you would not need to press down on the machine to ensure that it transfers the image to the fabric. Also, despite being relatively small in stature, the design makes it possible to use on large projects. This means you can use it to imprint on banners, bags, sweatshirts, and even blankets. Another positive you can attribute to the machine is how easy it is to use. Setting the time and temperature should be dependent on the fabric and project at hand. The result of this is that users feel minimal heat on their hands as they operate the device. One should also look at the base plate with the hollow middle. The reason for this is so heat can easily dissipate when the tool is not in use.